George Russell snubs Lewis Hamilton when picking F1 racing idol. George Russell has snubbed his new Mercedes teammate Lewis Hamilton and picked another F1 great as his racing idol. Russell has spoken in the past of how much respect he holds for the man he will be sharing a garage with in 2022, but it seems Hamilton is not his favorite motor racing icon. The young Brit earned his new role with Mercedes after impressing in his 3 years racing for Williams. Strong performances for a team which has struggled in recent years have earned Russell the opportunity to fight higher up the grid and challenge for podiums and race wins. And he couldn't ask for a better partner in his quest to achieve that, considering Hamilton holds the F1 records for both those achievements. That is assuming Hamilton does decide to continue his F1 career. There have been persistent rumors that he has been considering quitting the sport. But he has ended his social media silence in recent days with 2 posts which hint he will be there on the start line when the racing action resumes at the Bahrain Grand Prix next month. After being denied an 8th world title in cruel circumstances last year, the Briton will hope to achieve that milestone in 2022 if he does return. Despite that, Hamilton is not the name which springs to Russell's mind when it comes to his F1 icon. Asked who it would be in a video by Mercedes sponsors Petronas, the 23-year-old plumped for the man who currently shares the record for most world championships with his new teammate. "I'd say my racing idol would be Michael Schumacher," he said with only the smallest amount of hesitation. In that same video, Russell also referred to the man who had partnered Hamilton at Mercedes over the past 5 seasons and whose old seat he is now filling. Asked what his most embarrassing moment in F1 was, he recalled a run-in he had with Valtteri Bottas last season. "Probably crashing into Valtteri in Imola, 2021, he said rather sheepishly. He was referring to the incident at the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix last April, when he attempted an overtake on the Finn as they fought for points. However, the outcome was not desirable for either driver as they made contact, span off the track and ended up coming to rest in the gravel trap after hitting a barrier. Tempers flared in the aftermath, as Russell embarked on an expletive-filled rant over team radio before approaching Bottas in his car to remonstrate, only to be shown the middle finger by his rival. After remembering past moments like that, he was also posed questions which made Russell look ahead to the future. The Briton used the opportunity to confidently send a warning to Hamilton and defending champion Max Verstappen that they should expect him to be joining them in battles for podiums and race wins from the get-go. Asked when he believes he will get his first podium with the team, he simply replied, "Race 1, Bahrain Grand Prix." Russell has bad memories of racing in a Mercedes at that track, after replacing Hamilton for a one-off appearance in 2020 after his compatriot tested positive for COVID-19. The young star looked likely to secure an impressive maiden race win in his unfamiliar racing machine, but was denied cruelly by a pit stop error by his temporary team and, later in the race, an ill-timed tyre puncture.